Shiri Spear. And Shiri, you are telling us that the thermometer is going to be ticking upwards very quickly over these next few days.
Yeah, it's going to be hot out there. So as far as what you want to grab today, we've got 60s and 70s to kick things off this morning. You know, it's a good kind of comfortable summertime morning. This afternoon, we're back in the 80s. I'm going to recommend that you have the Boston 25 weather app with you because there will be stormy spots. That doesn't mean everybody gets a storm. It's going to be somewhat hit or miss, somewhat scattered. But like many storms that we've had this summer, the main concerns will end up being torrential rain. And I do see the potential here for some isolated flash flooding and some wind damage with any strong or severe thunderstorm. There may even be some hail with some of our stronger storms. So again, not everybody is going to be impacted by this, but let's take a look at the timeline because morning hours are dry, everybody. Dry, partly sunny, looking good and feeling decent this morning as well. We're not going to get hit by the worst of the heat and humidity today, though it is going to be quite warm. At noontime, still looking dry out there, but shortly after that, you could see we get thunderstorms beginning to pop up. And this is a feature that we're going to be watching for the rest of the afternoon. I'd say mid to late afternoon is when it looks like the storm threat is going to peak. But at any given time, the dry spots will probably outweigh the wet ones. The problem is where it's wet, it's going to be incredibly wet. It's going to be pouring. There's going to be lots of lightning. There's going to be some gusty winds and hail with some of those storms. They will tend to diminish as the sun goes down. I think Futurecast is a little optimistic with 8 p.m. looking like this. I still expect to have a couple pops of storms out there, but I bet you by 10 o'clock at night, they'll pretty much be gone. Now, of all spots this afternoon, Cape and Island should stay dry. In fact, New Bedford and Plymouth also look like dry spots. The chances will go up as you get closer to Boston and Providence and Worcester and Nashua as well. These are areas with those hit or miss storms in the forecast, highs in the 80s. It's not going to storm all afternoon, even if you do see one, but you're going to have to be very weather aware because of the lightning potential, the rain potential, the wind potential. It's always a safety issue when we start talking those summertime storms. Overnight tonight, we're going to fall back into the 60s. That's how you wake up tomorrow, and tomorrow the heat is on. You can see a better shot of hitting those 90s. Plus, we've got a couple things that really need to be on your radar. First up is the fact that these heat indices, when you combine the heat and humidity together, it's going to feel like 95 degrees or even hotter as we get into especially Thursday and Friday when that heat peaks. Thursday, we're looking at another round of severe thunderstorms in the afternoon or evening. I'd say this one looks stronger than anything else I'm seeing this week. And when does it all end? Because I know we get tired of the heat and humidity fast. Sunday. Sunday is when you get some relief. So 7-day forecast.